Superstar here, and in this modding video we're going to take a look at Proto Manager. Now this lets you deal with the prototypes for items and critters. Today I'm going to edit beer, since I think I mentioned that in one of my last videos. So I'm just going to filter it by consumable here, and there we go. So this has, there you got a bunch of stats here. The inventory art and the ground art. Description and name. This is rendering information. This is the kind of actions you can take. This is the Proto ID, object type, and all that. What we're going to edit though is the size. And I see it has a weight of 0. Whereas booze has a size and a weight. But then you look at something like Nuka-Cola and it's 0 size, 0 weight. I'm definitely getting rid of the size here because that is a really annoying stat. And yeah, before you save, you can restore. But after you save, nope. I'm going to do that with all the alcohols. So we got the Gamma Gulp beer, size 0. And so the thing about size, it's a really annoying attribute because it's, let's see, this one is from the restoration project, is a size and weight like booze, but the thing is that it's actually a quest item, so I'm going to give it 0 weight as well. And yeah, I'm going to do that for booze. I'm going to take away its weight and its size. Just bring them in line with all consumables. Right, the thing about size is that it's like an invisible stat. Weight you can tell because it'll tell you what weight. You can see what weight objects are. You can see, I don't know if this is added by the inventory filter or not, but you can see what weight a shelf will take. But size, you don't know what if something has a size until you try to stick it on a shelf and it tells you it has no room, even though it can take weighted items of 0 size up to its weight limit. Most games have only either size or weight for inventory. So, something like Diablo was size based where you had so many slots in your inventory, and most games though are weight based. So yeah, the size thing, if I were to make a game that had that, I would, if I say I didn't want you to be able to put a spear in like a tiny jewelry box, then I'd make that like a flat size limit, say like a spear would be size 7, and like a jewel would be like a gem would be size 1, and if you tried to stick it into a too small container, it would just say, yeah, that doesn't fit, and then have, it how many determined by weight. But that's not how this works. It's just like it's like a secondary weight limit and that you can't see. That's annoying as hell. So those are all changed. And I'll show some other changes here. So I made iguana on a stick give you a bit of random health, because that was done in the Fallout 1 and 2. And so but yeah, there's the meat jerky. And look at this. It's not a consumable at all. It's misc. And yeah, I'm going to make that 0 weight as well, just to. So I tried to change object type, and even in like a brand new install, it crashed the game. So I can't change it. I can't make it a consumable like iguana bits. What I'm going to do instead is I'm going to edit dog meat script to make it heal dogs only. So yeah, I'm turning meat jerky into dog food so that it actually has a use. So there's a reason for there to be hundreds and hundreds of pieces of dog meat or of meat jerky. Um, the restoration project added dog food, which is also a MISC object, and it will heal dog meat. It'll give them full health. So, but it takes a long time to find that. So I thought as like a minor healing item, I would do, meat jerky as a lesser dog food. Let's see, before I close this, I'll just show off, a little bit more of this. So you can make new items. There's when you install this, you have to point to the right folder with your Fallout 2 config. Otherwise, it won't find all this. Another thing about this is how you organize the files in your folders. So I have this organized by date modified. So here's all the ones I've changed recently. Yeah, these are ones for today. You have to make sure that all of these proto files are listed in this .list file. Otherwise, the proto manager won't see it. So that means you want all of these from the restoration project. If you're working for that, you want to add them items for your mod. And the same thing goes for the item art. Let's see, I'll just copy this over real quick to Fallout 2. I'm going to stick it in my personal mod for now. Proto items. And do the same in my backup modding folder. The other thing that the Proto Manager needs you to point to is your art files. It has a separate folder for inventory art and item art. So you want a new inventory icon, you stick it in this folder, and then you have to also edit this inventory list, and this is the order in which it'll appear in the drop-down menu in Proto Manager when you want to select a new file. While we're here, let's edit dog meat right now. So in scripts, he's going to be in random encounter folder, and his file is EC dog meat. Where is that? There it is. There's dog meat. I did this once before, but I did it with the non Talking Heads version, and so when I tried to play the game with the Talking Heads mod, his cute little puppy face was gone. So that's in the talk proc. So yeah, this is the right one because it has the head. But what we want is use object on proc. And this is the dog food. So this is just a scripted, restores his health I don't know why it says removed because it doesn't actually, like it's supposedly not a, oh, did I already change this? I guess I did. Oh no, I didn't. No, this is their change. So they have the script override if you use iguana on a stick or meat on a stick. This was originally done because it was useless. Um, but now that they give health, this override is bad because it means that it has this message, but it has this script override. So actually what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove the script overrides so that hopefully that heals him. But to make the meat work on him, then I need to copy this bit of code. And instead of having it heal max self hits, I just put probably a random number in there. If I go back to Proto Manager and go back to iguana on a stick, where's the lesser iguana on a stick? So that did random 2 to 5 health. I'm not sure what value to give it. Okay, let's copy this first anyway. So now we got end else if. Yeah, we want this whole thing copied. Turned into an else if. Else if PID meat. I think the meat jerky should be though, right? Is it not? Usually it will show up. I guess I have to look at the header. Headers. Item.pid.h. Oh, right. PID. PID meat jerky, right? Yeah, just copy paste. Actually, no, I'll show you how it. PID meat. Yeah, it'll autofill it out for you. So yeah, if he's in the party, critter heal, random. Let's say, yeah, let's give it similar. What was one to four? I should just keep these open for reference. Meat. So I mean, it costs almost nothing, and it's just for dogs. But you know what? Since it's just for dogs, I'm gonna give it a heal of like, I don't know, 5 to 10? being used, remove the object, bulk message, he happily barks, and I don't want to use that. Combat is initialized false. So he's in the party, but if he's not in the party, you don't get to heal him? Nah. Just make it the same. Oh wait, dialogue system enter. Oh right, this is for when you don't have him in your party yet and you want to get him to follow you. So that's right, that's what this is for. So maybe you know what? I think I do want that local variable. That's an that's a dialogue control variable. So yeah, I will just have this act exactly the same. If you give him some meat jerky, then you, just like you can with the iguana on a stick, you can get him to follow you when you first meet him. Just works the same. Okay, that's done.